Welcome to Jenkins Jonez on the Volume Podcast Network. As always, Jenkins Jonez is hosted by my good friends Dragonfly Jones, aka Tyler.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
LeJethro Jenkins, aka John.
What's up, bubbas?
I'm Mike, aka Gardy B. So Tyler just had an internet problem, so we had to restart the intro in the middle of it. So we had like a 5-minute wait for
reset the modem and configure some configurations on my end.
Anything using configuration is gonna make me laugh, dog.
You sound like a dork any fucking way you use that word.
I can't take that word serious ever.
Before we get into
for optimal streaming purposes,
or essentially, you know what I mean? Bro, shut the fuck
essentially
up.
from optimal recalibrations.
I can't take that word serious either, man.
Before we get into basketball, congratulations are in order. Adam Gracia, one of our world-class producers here at Jenkins Jonez, just welcomed another baby. He and his wife welcome Hannah Sylvia. Welcome to the most fertile podcast in podcast history. Everyone who has worked on the show in the last 6 months.
Everybody pregnant.
Pitbull in the corner, she pregnant.
This is the second one of our producers. This is the second one of our producers to have a baby.
She pregnant. What's that from, dude? What was that?
2 Chainz.
Two
Chainz.
Yeah. Oh man, that's too funny.
Biko, Brittany is the exception that proves the rule, so nothing to worry about. She's texting me. She does not like it when I joke about how fertile the podcast is. Also, another one of our producers, Jackson Safon. Congratulations, very successful live auction of his very interesting Babadook styled art portraits of NBA players. Raised $4,500 for charity. Very cool.
Love it.
Only quality people, only top quality people at Jenkins. That's all. That's the only you have to either be the homie like Biko or be pregnant or do charity auctions. Otherwise, you're not allowed to work on the show.
Flat out. Them's the rules. You feel me?
Great game 4. I feel like by far the best game of the series so far. What's the first, there's so much great shit to talk about. What's the first, what's the first thing you want to talk about?
Chris Paul looking 36 than a motherfucker.
Yeah. And then watch him come back next game and have fucking 18 assists and no turnovers. Right? Like that's kind of how Chris Paul has been this postseason. So
Chris Paul spoiled the fuck out of a great game from Devin Booker, though.
Yeah, 42 for Buck. Oh,
you can tell how good Chris Paul plays by how bad Ayton plays. You know what I mean? Or good. You know what I mean? If Ayton has 20, Chris Paul had a good game. You know what I mean? If he's 6 to 7, Chris Paul probably struggled. You know what I mean? There's a direct correlation there. You know what I mean? And we saw that today.
I totally agree. I think first of all, we'll start with Christian Middleton. Christian Middleton.
Future Anta signee. Player exclusive coming soon. We know that. Beefiest, ugliest PE ever.
was just sitting around waiting and then fucking chomped it down when it was time. God damn, man. He's another one where, you say, oh, he didn't have a good game, and then he'll come back and drop 40 the next game. It's been a crazy, crazy playoffs.
I feel like Chris just does what he wants when he wants. I don't know I'm watching him. I'm like, when it's time to when he wants to get a bucket, he just goes and gets a bucket. It looks pretty easy for him to get 39 points. You know what I mean? He gets in the paint really well. He's shooting over anybody. You know what I mean? Chris Middleton is he's what we think Paul George is. I think that's what
we might need to adjust that. Chris Middleton is the LeBron James of Paul George's.
Bro.
We might need to amend that quote.
Bro, I think that's a fact, bro. That motherfucker is a bucket. And it's so weird because we've mocked him for so long. The nigga's a bucket, bro. Flat out. You can't take it from him.
I will say a little thing that I like is the ref not giving Buck that 6 foul. That sixth foul.
Yeah. Ayesha Curry was right. The NBA is rigged.
Hey,
we've all seen it with our own.
Bro, it's finals crunch time. The team's best player who's had 40 so far. You let that ride late in the fourth, bro.
Yeah,
I'm with that. I'm totally with that, dog.
We're not here to see Cam Johnson lead the Suns to victory. You feel me? Like, no, bro. Mm-hmm. That was the first time.
Hold on. That's the most egregious, crazy fucking no call I can ever remember. He fouled him 3 times.
That's the first.
That should have been his 6th, 7th, and 8th foul.
Right.
I will say though, I hated how they called that swipe on Giannis on the next play. Like if you're gonna let Book slide with that, you let Giannis slide with that shit too. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm glad that they didn't give Book that one.
I'm glad about it too. I do think the 5th foul call was meh. You know what I mean? So maybe it's a bit of a makeup on that. And that did change the game when he went and sat with 5 fouls. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
That opened the door for the for sure.
Completely. Yeah.
But he I don't know why he did it. He hacked the shit out of him. Like he was trying to foul him.
Fucking mind for a second. That was a horrible decision, bro. Run to the fucking 18th row. Steer clear of that motherfucker.
It's 2 points.
That was the first time I've ever been glad the refs were fucking trash. I'm like, thank God these refs fucking suck, bro. Thank God these NBA finals refs are garbage. Because we're going to see the best player on the court at the moment get buckets still. But yeah, bro, that was a horrible non-call, but I'm happy it happened.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think there's no like name for the subset of like NBA Twitter or NBA fandom that we're a part of, but it's like the 3 of us, Shea Serrano, and a couple other people who Shea literally tweeted, let Devin Booker foul as many people as he wants to foul. Like, don't foul him out of the game. And it is like, I understand the rules of the game are important. I do understand that. But yes, I would have been so bummed had he fouled out of the game at that moment that you are just like, yes, let Devin Booker play. So this is not a campaign.
If it ain't a DDT, bro, keep Booker in, bro.
Right.
Like, do not call anything less than a rock bottom on that man.
Don't forget this is entertainment.
I don't give a fuck, man.
Right. I'm here for the fun.
You know what? But there's been talk about how some people are pushing for a rule where you can designate one guy to not be fouled out on your team. And I'm with it, but then we motherfuckers out there with 26 fouls and winning the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if we want that, but like shit like that, I'm like, yo, let the stars play. It's the fucking finals, 3 minutes left in the fourth. Like, let that shit ride, bro.
There is actually, and I know this because I've covered one basketball game where it happened. In high school basketball in California, if you foul out to where you don't have 5 players, you get to keep the 5th player in, and it's a technical foul. So free throws plus possession every time that person commits a foul. But would you not prefer that to Devin Booker sitting at the end of the game?
Yeah. Attaching a technical to it would yeah.
You can foul Jay Crowder out, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, should Monty be able to? I don't know. So my friend Ryan did text me. He said if they weren't going to ever call a 6th foul on Devin Booker, did Monty fuck up by leaving him out of the game for so long?
Yeah, that's something to consider there too.
Oh man, Giannis, and we just can't say it enough. Like, whose knee bent backwards recently, started out slow again, but then that block on the lob from Booker to Ayton, I thought was better than his chase down block. Like, I thought defensively that was one of the craziest. Like, if you look at the freeze frame of where he was when Book let that pass go, it doesn't make any sense. And it was perfect where he put his hand.
I think that's the perfect encapsulation of Giannis's best attribute. He's not afraid to get embarrassed or embarrass himself, because that shit could have gone real, real bad. And a lot of guys would have given up on that. You know what I mean? Like, Giannis could have been yammed on in the most yammy-ish way this postseason.
For game. For game,
right?
And borderline for series. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I love about Giannis. He's got a short memory. He doesn't care if he fails because he's going to try again. And I just don't know how people don't like Giannis, bro. I fucking love Giannis.
Do people actually not like him? Like, do they actually not like Giannis? I don't think. Is that you think that?
What have either of you guys? The only hate I feel like I've seen of Giannis is maybe Bronze, like is fans of other players being like, Giannis doesn't get criticized the way my favorite player. You know what I mean?
They don't actually dislike him. It's just like they want some type of, it's they more like the player that they like. It's not out of like hate for Giannis. It's just more like with Giannis, it seems like when people talk about him, it's purely basketball. Like it's not emotional. It doesn't come from a bad place. It's just like the nigga play like a fucking street shark. Nigga, like that was not, he wasn't clowning Giannis. He was saying what he truly felt inside of him. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just all about basketball. But yeah, like I think people like Giannis. But what's crazy, I'm looking like what do you got? Like 27 and 14, 26 and 14.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks
26,
like
14
and
8 assists
for Giannis, right?
And it looks regular. Yeah, like it looks like a regular. That's the most regular stat line we've seen Giannis have in the like last 3 or 4 games. And that's what I mean. He's special. And like I said, he even started off slow. Do we think he had an anxiety attack again, though? So let's talk about that.
Yeah, this is what we wanted to talk about, and I hope someone probably will ask him about it because this is the second game in a row that it happened, and they were talking about it on the broadcast too. He goes in for a couple minutes, he asked to be subbed out, and it just looked like something's up. Like Tyler said, like he looked gassed. It looks like he's having trouble getting his breath, and then he's just real passive. I mean, I think he had one shot in the first like 7 minutes of the game or something like that, even after he came back. So I'm not in no way, shape, or form trying to play armchair psychologist or whatever, but like something's clearly going on. It's 2 finals games in a row at home. So I don't know. I mean, what do you think, John?
I don't know if it's an anxiety attack because like Tyler said, he has such a short memory. It seems like Giannis doesn't think in the way that I would think. You know what I mean? Like
he's very un-American in a great way.
Right. And he doesn't care about things in the way we care about them. But I mean, you can't. The moment is big. I mean, and I talked to Kenny Smith about this shit. He was saying like you can be overwhelmed by the moment, even though I thought maybe a Giannis couldn't. But I feel like he just gathers himself and just figures it out. So maybe it is anxiety, but he just figures out how to cope with it in the moment, which is really a healthy way of thinking. But we know it's not a doo-doo break anymore. We know that it's not it's not him taking a shit. You know what I mean? Like they need to take a shit, but so I think it may be anxiety, but
maybe he got into like a weird superstition loop where it was like he ate some super spicy Greek dessert before game 3 that gave him the shits, but they won the game. So he was like, I have to eat it again before game 4. I don't know. I mean, who knows?
And then walk it off. I don't, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Tyler, what do you Tyler, you were just talking in the group chat about like anxiety is it's just a weird thing. Like you can't ever be so good factually that your brain doesn't respond to what it perceives as threats, right? Like you could be the best in the world at something and still be super anxious about it.
Right. Like, I'm not trying to psychoanalyze Giannis here either, because who the fuck am I? This dude is a fucking 7 foot back-to-back NBA MVP. You know what I mean? So, but I will say I'm strictly speaking on anxiety here, not speaking on Giannis. It's like anxiety happens even when you do routine shit. You know what I mean? Like when I told y'all that I get anxiety sometimes before I've got to lead a meeting for work, and I've led a million fucking meetings, and every time I lead a meeting, I kill that shit. I'm like, what the fuck was I stressing out for? You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's definitely not doo-doo. We know that much. the poop theory is out the window. But like I said, I don't want to psychoanalyze a guy who hasn't spoken on it himself, who hasn't told us what it is himself.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, we'll see. And if he doesn't want to tell us what's happening, that's totally his right too. So who knows?
It is. I will be honest with you. I'd be surprised if that's the case, though. He's so honest and open about
I love that
basically
everything.
Right. I mean, I feel like if he is struggling with anxiety, we're probably going to see some very moving PSAs within the next month or two. You know what I mean? Like John was talking earlier about how people don't really criticize Giannis personally. And I would just say for me, I'll always remember, it was a couple of years ago, there was a video that went viral of he was at like an autograph signing in Milwaukee. And this little girl, like an elementary school girl, I think it was a little girl, brought him a folder of like all of the drawings she had made of him and gave it to him. And he like stopped. He like stopped everything. And if you've ever been to or covered one of those types of events, there's 100 people that are telling him he's not allowed to stop things, right? Like, you got to move it through. No. No one's allowed to come behind the table to take a picture. Like, there's a ton of handlers of those events. And he was like, stop, and opened the folder, and he's looking at all the drawings. And he was like so moved, and he spent so much time with that little girl to like make her feel special that she'd done that for him. That for me, I know they're media events and everything, but whenever I see an athlete act like that with kids, it's just, they're automatically like gold minted to me. You know what I mean? Because he could have just said thank you and it would have been cool of him. You know what I mean?
Right.
You've got to be a pretty big deal to occupy like the mind space of a 7-year-old. Because when I was 7, there were like 3 or 4, celebrities who I idolized. It was like Hulk Hogan, Mike Tyson, Michael Jordan. That might have been it, bro. You know what I mean?
Like, and Raphael the Ninja Turtle. Like,
right.
right. Some fictional motherfuckers. But yeah, like he's someone who seems to fully take in everything about the moment he's in. You know what I mean? He's someone who's super duper fucking honest. Like, he's in a playoff series with KD and saying, yo, this dude is the best guy in the league. Right? Like, he's not so focused on, the goal is this, the goal is that, blah, 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 that he gets so blindsided that he can't appreciate the moment that he's in. And I love that about Giannis.
I think people that usually have anxiety is due to like, unhealthy thinking. And I think he thinks, like, I don't know if there's an NBA player who I hear speaking, it seems like they think healthier. You know what I mean?
I think it's more overthinking than unhealthy thinking. And Giannis might be an overthinker. I think people who are super duper appreciative overthink things a lot too.
I mean, as far as unhealthy, I mean like negative coping mechanisms to dealing, because we all have anxiety. All of us do. Every single human on the planet. But when it comes to like an issue is when you don't cope with it in a positive way, right? Like, if I don't deal with my emotions in a positive way or in a healthy way, then it becomes anxiety. I know that, you know what I mean? Like, so like, yeah, I think he seems like he thinks in a healthy way. So I don't know if it would ever get to the point where it's anxiety. Does, you know what I mean?
What I would say is no one who's successful at that level in any field is like perfectly emotionally healthy, because if you were, you would not be pushing yourself and killing yourself the way that, right? Like, the greatest athletes, the greatest musicians, the greatest comedians, whatever, if you were perfectly emotionally healthy, you'd be able to accept like, oh, if I went like 80% here, I could have the chillest, best life ever. You know what I mean? And it's not internally, it just doesn't work that way, or they wouldn't be in the place that they are. You know what I mean?
But Giannis, to me, I don't know if he even shows this shit. I think this shit shows him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think if you're as athletic,
but we feel that way from the outside. That's still his life 7 days a week.
I hear you. I hear you. But as athletic as he is, look at his build. You know what I mean? Like, dudes that long shouldn't be able to have that type of muscle.
Okay, so hold on. We just got a message from the aforementioned Jackson Saffon, our producer, who linked us to a tweet. Giannis on why he came out of the game early each of the last 2 games. How do I say this politely? I had to take a tinkle.
Bro, we just did.
He later confirms that this is what happened in both games.
I can't believe he threw us for the screwball. We were thinking poopy, and it was pee-pee.
Bro, like, but no, we just did all of this for this nigga to say I had to pee. This is the second podcast. We went so hella far in on this fucking talking about
sharing
anxiety,
personal anxiety stories,
coping mechanisms, sharing our stories, like you said. And this nigga said, "Hey, bro, I just had to pee," and that makes sense. Hey, I gotta pee, my nigga. A Giannis just has to pee. He's built for this shit. You feel me? I mean, I think that's funny though. That's hilarious.
Okay, let me abruptly grind gears. We are going to come back to basketball a little bit later to talk about a couple other stories. But before we get there, I have to ask you guys, would you right now look in a mirror and say Candyman 3 times? Yeah. Would you do it?
Yeah. Definitely.
11-year-old me wouldn't have, but yeah,
definitely.
I don't know, some bullshit. I'll say that bitch a million times.
Right.
Give me some money to say that as many times as you. I will report myself.
I will say this though, Candyman. If you look up his stats, that like Freddy Krueger, whole ass nigga. You feel me? Chucky, whole ass nigga. You know what I mean? Candyman was a whole ass man. He like 6'4". You know what I mean? That nigga could have, played point guard for somebody, G. Like, so like I would say it, but like if I'm gonna have to fuck with a horror movie nigga, Candyman will be like probably right before Jason. You know what I mean? Like, because or Michael Myers. I don't know, one of them niggas. But yeah, he up there on that level as far as like a real nigga. You feel me?
I would not look in the mirror and say it.
Why'd you ask this? Why'd you ask this? What made you ask
It's come up a couple of times on Twitter that people were talking about whether they would or would not. And I've been like, I definitely like, what would I gain from doing it? You know what I mean?
I mean, do you really, what is there? I get your logic. It makes sense to me. But
there's no upside to it.
There's no downside either. There's no side to it. There's nothing.
It's more likely because the respective people for saying it or whatever doesn't mean literally anything to me. So the 0.000000001% downside outweighs the flat zero upside.
Like if that nigga came out, bro, I don't want to be here anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Like if this is the world we living in where Candyman really exists, I don't belong in this one. Let me see what happened in the next life. Because, bro, I can't fuck with it.
I need to get into whatever world Candyman's at where you can just pop up on a motherfucker anytime you want. Like what astral planes are you traveling?
Dragonfly. Right.
Call me out, man. We just gonna talk some shit about rap and like smoke a joint if you say my name 5 times.
Right. But this how this nigga living? Imagine how he exists when he ain't around on this weak ass planet, bro. He'd probably be mad when he have to come here. That's why he be killing niggas.
Goddamn, leave me alone, bro.
Right. Y'all gotta come to Earth, nigga. I'm over here hopping to Andromeda for fucking for holiday. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, fuck you mean? Shit. Yeah.
Twitter announced today that they are killing fleets. RIP to fleets. Tyler, you are the most knowledgeable person about Twitter. What are your thoughts on the demise of fleets? Did you ever partake of them?
I fleeted. I got my fleet on about 4 or 5 times. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get how they said that only our most active users were using fleets. Like, why are you steering away from some shit that your most loyal fucking consumers fuck with? I didn't get that, but either way, I'm not missing no fucking fleet, so I don't give a fuck. So yeah.
This nigga said I got my fleet on. That really tickled me. That really fucking tickled me. Bro, I think the reason they didn't work because they were fucking called fleets. That is a horrible fucking name, dog. You know what I mean? Like what film tweets, fleets. Like that's, bro, like that shit's lame as fuck, bro. But I mean, also, I don't give a fuck. No, I mean, I think I did use them like twice. You know what I mean? We're not the thing is like, we're not tweeting for that shit. You know what I mean? Like Twitter already has everything I need out of Twitter, bro. It's had that shit for fucking ever since it moved to 140 characters or 280 characters or whatever. Ever since then, I didn't need anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they said I'm working on.
You remember how mad people were when it went from 140 to 280 characters?
I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to hate that shit. You know what I mean? Like I thought
that 140 shit was brutal when you look back on it, bro. You couldn't say shit, bro. That was the 2 fucking sentences at the most. Like what the fuck?
I was about to say, in retrospect, people were really furious at the idea they might have to read 4 sentences,
right,
in one tweet.
Remember, we thought like we're not reading all 280 characters. It was almost like we were fighting for the honor of like, if you're a really good tweeter, you can get it off in 140. You know what I mean? Like it was real, like some real uppity ass shit, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm glad. After that, I didn't need anything else. Like Twitter's trying to create all these other things. Like Spaces is cool, I guess. When have you tapped into a space and listened to that shit, though?
I don't like motherfuckers knowing I'm in their rooms. like, bro, I mean, like, please don't shout me out or try to put me on the spot. I might be halfway interested in what you say, but then I might leave after like 2 minutes and they'll think I'm a dickhead either way. So I don't fuck with Spaces at all, bro.
How do y'all operate with Twitter though? Like I just tweet and then I get off the Twitter. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like unless it's like a game or something. But most of the time I just tweet it and I leave the phone and I come back and then interact with my mentions. You know what I mean? Like, are y'all tweeting and then staying on Twitter? Do y'all stay on Twitter like throughout the day?
I do sometimes. I don't be doing shit else.
It just depends on how much time I'm spending like at a desk or whatever. You know what I mean? If I'm out doing shit, I'm not really on it at all. But I would also say Twitter is weird because the experience of people who use Twitter, like your guys' experience and the experience of like 95% of Twitter users who have less than 1,000 followers, they're not really comparable experiences at all. Like I retweeted a friend of mine who's a baseball coach. He made a joke about how bad the new Kurt Warner movie looks. And I retweeted it. So then Trill retweeted it because I'd retweeted it. So he got like 160 retweets on it. He texted me like 4 times that day. He's like, this fucked my whole day up. He's like, I have people yelling at me about how great of a person Kurt Warner is and how good like all this other stuff. And I was like, that's what Twitter's like for all the people you follow on Twitter.
Right.
Content. That's why they don't look at that shit.
Like go ahead.
I was gonna say that's why I don't pay attention to motherfuckers who are like, why do celebrities react so much on here? Like, and it's always accounts with like 400 followers, bro. If 100 motherfuckers came at you in your mentions, you wouldn't know what the fuck to do. And these motherfuckers live with that day in and day out. Right. These motherfuckers live with that day in and day out times a million. You know what I mean? So I do not, fucking trip on the way celebrities react or the motherfuckers saying some shit to them because, like I said, motherfuckers have no idea. Like I retweet people and they're like, oh my God, I had no idea this was like the world you live in. I was like, yeah, motherfucker, this is me every day, bro. Welcome to hell.
But what Twitter's taught me is everyone wants that. They do. Or they would not, or they wouldn't be tweeting. And then number 2, everyone's full of shit when they say like, oh, well, everyone's full of shit. Mm-hmm. Like no one mutes it and moves on the first time they get flamed up. You know what I mean? No one has ever done that.
I mute people for like the dumbest shit. And it's not even because I'm mad. Like I'll mute them because like, I don't think I'll ever want to hear you say anything. Like today I tweeted that I was like, Drew Holiday shoots. And then I actually typed shits. Like I typed
shits. I saw that.
And then I typed, the rim was like, nigga, please. Cause he just like, nigga can't, whatever. And I corrected it to shoots and then like deleted and corrected it, whatever. And people were like talking about like, I saw that or some shit, right? And I just muted everybody.
Niggas, bro.
Because it's like, nigga, I don't ever like, it's not because I'm mad at you or none of that shit. It's just like, bro, of course you saw it, nigga. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, but I just know that you'll probably never say anything I give a fuck about if you would stoop to saying that to me.
To that for
you
context,
know what I mean? Like,
right?
that lame ass shit that 80 people said to me, like, I don't probably have to talk to you ever, because that you're boring. You know what I mean? I'm never.
You bring nothing new.
You bring nothing interesting. It's like I worked at 2 men in the truck, and when we'd have 3 people, they'd be like, "I thought it was 2 men in the truck," and they said it every fucking time. And I'm like, "You're that nigga. I don't have to talk to you ever again." And I love you and I appreciate you, but you're muted, nigga. Like,
but that's very different from the first time people were comparing you to what's his name? What's the actor everyone says you look like?
The Bird nigga. What's his name?
Anthony Mackie. Nigga Bird.
Mackie, yeah. Bird nigga. Yeah.
The first time everyone was talking about you look like Anthony Mackie, I know you were checking those, but you know what I mean? Like I know you were looking at that stuff. And that's it is just that way. That's funny. Like everyone, as Tyler said, with 400 followers thinks, well, if I was this famous actor, I wouldn't care what people said. It's like, yes. Why do you think he's a famous actor?
I never mute anybody for clowning me about the Anthony Mackie shit. That's not,
right.
It's
no,
really
for sure.
Dumb shit. It's dumb shit. It's the stupidest reasons that I mute people. You know what I mean? It's just for being boring. That's when I usually mute people. You know what I mean?
Speaking of stupid and boring, our Booger Boy of the week in a fucking landslide is Stephen A. Smith. Not once, but twice for saying that Shohei Ohtani could not be the face of Major League Baseball because he uses an interpreter. And then for after the USA basketball team lost to the Nigerian basketball team, which was like, first of all, great. And like that the Nigerian Twitter account is so much more interesting than anything that happens on any of ESPN's talking head shows. He chose to just basically make fun of the Nigerian players' names as being hard to pronounce. So Stephen A. Smith, Booger Boy of the Week.
How did he think that was going to turn out? Like, he has to understand the fucking internet, bro. Like, that's extremely disrespectful. There's no way you're getting away with that shit. And the Ohtani shit, like, that's how we thought about America like 25 years ago. You know what I'm saying? We said that type of shit in boxing. You can't be a great boxer or the best boxer in the world and not speak English. Nigga, shut the nigga, bro. That is not how this shit works anymore, bro. It's
bro,
that's
it
wild.
It's not even an English barrier problem with MLB because there's so many smart baseball people who say Mike Trout, this guy is like a top 3 baseball player all time. And no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. It's not Mike Trout is an American white man. He speaks English perfectly, and no one gives a fuck. It's a marketing problem. It's not it's not a language barrier problem there. But I don't know how you fuck up on 2 different fronts the way Stephen A. did. Like, if you have to issue an apology the next day that's multi-layered, that if you got like 2 if you got Roman numeral number 1 on your apology write-up, and then Roman numeral number 2 on that script, how bad did you fuck up in one day, dog? God damn.
If your publicity team is suggesting you use the words whereas and therein in your notes apology, like, it didn't go well for you. Yeah, I honestly could not I couldn't believe either of them, to be honest with you, but I guess I don't know. And I'm so over the whole
he's an 8-foot fucking pitcher that's hitting fucking 500-foot home runs in batting practice.
Like 5.
That motherfucker could speak Martian. And he could be the face of baseball. The fuck do you mean? He is not normal. He is completely, he's the only him we've ever fucking seen. Who gives a fuck if he can speak English or not? That's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
It is also worth noting that multiple other Japanese players previously have basically pretended they couldn't speak English because they just didn't want to deal with, like, Ichiro acknowledged that, like, he's acknowledged that several times. Like, it's just a way to have a little bit more privacy, which, especially when you're, he's not from Anaheim, you know what I mean? You come to a new country and stuff, like, I'd absolutely use an interpreter as much as fucking possible. Like, give me some extra time. Let me speak in the language that I'm most comfortable in, whatever. But, like, no one gives a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no one's watching a baseball game to see Ohtani deliver a monologue in English. Like,
bro, like, all he's gonna tell us is the same shit that all the, like, there's standard ass answers to questions that every fucking player gives. You know what I mean? For the most part, bro. You feel me? Like, nobody really gives a fuck about none of that shit. The motherfucker hits the ball 550 fucking feet, nigga. Like,
right, and strikes out motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It's a winning pitcher.
Throws the ball 100 miles an hour and hits 550 yards. Bro, like, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
He just also has, and like, living in Southern California, you're so fucking right about Mike Trout. It's like, Tyler, you're so right. Like, Mike Trout's great. But what you hear about with Mike Trout is baseball people telling you how much you should care about Mike Trout. And what you hear in Southern California about Ohtani is everyone going, I have to go watch this dude fucking play. You know what I mean? Like, no one's convincing anyone. Everyone wants to. It's not homework, right? And there's just a certain, like, star power. I don't give a fuck what language you speak, what country you're from. There was a viral video of him seeing Peyton Manning in the locker room before the Major League Baseball All-Star game. And he, like, pointed at him and did, like, a funny, awkward, like, football throwing motion. And it's the funniest shit I saw the whole day. You know what I mean? It's just, like, certain people have that fucking it factor. And like you said it, Mike Trout is everything baseball says that it wants. He's a white American dude built like a fucking tractor. Like,
right.
But Ohtani is like, my kid goes to school and people are talking about him. It's just a different kind of a thing. And if you work for ESPN, Stephen A. Smith is not stupid. I just don't understand how you miss the boat on that. That shit doesn't make it. But it's just as dumb as thinking you're not going to get fired up for making fun of African players' names, bro. Like, I don't know.
Has Mike Trout ever been brought up by anybody that wasn't in baseball? I have literally never heard anybody talk about Mike Trout that wasn't involved in sports or baseball in some way. Like that is. Have y'all ever heard anybody bring that man's name up? He's the best player.
The most passionate thing. Yeah, he's one of the best players of all time. The most passionate thing I've ever heard was a sports writer who's also an Angels fan yelling on Twitter that it shouldn't matter that no one would recognize him at the mall. But he even acknowledged no one would recognize the dude.
Like,
you know what I mean?
like LeBron or KD would never have that problem, bro. Peyton Manning wouldn't have that problem. Tom Brady wouldn't have that problem. It's a marketing problem with baseball. And I have no idea.
Or it's just that he's a boring dude,
bro.
And you know what I mean? Because people recognize Tatis and Ohtani.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right,
it might just be that this dude, and more power to him. You know what I mean? If you're a boring dude, you just want to play baseball and hang out. Like, fuck yeah.
I mean, like he looks just like every nigga I've ever known in real life that played baseball. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I mean, I played baseball. I'm traveling team up until like 9th grade. You know what I mean? Like he looked like 48 motherfuckers that I went up against, you know what I'm saying, when I played baseball, bro. Like
he looks like the dude in high school who played baseball, and then you see him years later wearing your high school's baseball hat, and you're like, oh, you still ain't let that go, huh? He looks like one of them motherfuckers.
I could throw the ball over that mountain ass nigga, you know what I mean?
Uncle
like,
Rico ass nigga.
Right?
Yeah.
Like Uncle Rico.
He looks like every one of them.
Right. So like he's just playing, bro. You don't see Ohtani's ever. You know what I mean?
If Mike Trout went to a bar and gave you the whole tired ass story, yeah, man, I was a baseball great in high school, man, but injuries and coaching, man, it kept me out. If he did that,
politics.
If he that is some fucking content we need, because I promise you, everyone who Mike Trout said that to would have no idea he was Mike Trout and would think he was full of shit. Like, I would love to see that. Mike Trout acting like a washed up high school baseball player and no one knowing he's Mike Trout.
That would be super fucking funny. We just mentioned it. The Nigerian team beat the USA basketball team. The Australian team then came out and did the exact same thing. This has me like,
do it, bro. Do not let Rudy Gobert dance on us. Do not let Rudy Gobert have a +1 on the fucking NBA. Oh God, that's the only, like, I am not patriotic at all. Like, I don't give a shit if they win this shit. You know what I mean? But it'll be cool. Yeah, it'll be cool if they did. I don't give a fuck if they don't. I just do not want Rudy Gobert to beat us. Y'all better not lose to France, bro. Y'all better not, man. That's it.
You're like, you don't care if they go 1-14 with losses to Argentina, Spain, whoever. As long as we beat France, you're good. That's your Ohio State, Michigan game.
Right. What the fuck?
Do you think they're in trouble, or do you think like is just their exhibition games?
I think both things can be true. They didn't have everyone in the exhibition games, but I do think people have correctly been pointing out, and I watched some of both games. Like they're soft. They're just a little
NBA
bit
basketball.
They're playing NBA basketball in FIBA, and those
they don't
FIBA
call
refs
that
do
bullshit.
not give a motherfuck that you are Kevin Durant. They don't give a fuck. Like,
but even like when I remember Bronny's team went overseas, and they were talking about how they don't call fouls. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were beating us up. Like, no, like that is just overseas basketball. They don't be calling that weak ass shit. You can't play James Harden basketball overseas.
Because all of the irreplaceable players that are billion-dollar franchises are in the NBA. You know what I mean? Like, You go to China, you go to Turkey, wherever, the physicality of basketball is part of what they like about it. Those are like water polo countries. They want to see people getting knocked around. You know what I mean? Like, that's part of the entertainment of the sport. Like, they don't have football. Basketball is one of their big contact sports in like Europe and everything else. So yeah, they don't want it. They don't want any of that shit. And FIBA, right or wrong, I mean, it's not the NBA's refs. You know what I mean? Like, it's an international form of basketball. Like, so I they could be in trouble. I don't really think that they're going to lose. But Pop seemed real defensive with the reporter who asked him why they were losing to teams that they'd blown out in the past. Mm-hmm. So maybe he is worried about it. I don't know.
But and everyone's saying, wait till the finals in. But bro, we're getting like what, Book and Middleton, like some more perimeter scores. This team doesn't need that. They need fucking, facilitating point guards, and they need bigs from what we've seen. So like Middleton and Book don't help there. But like I said, I'm not patriotic. I'm at the point now where I wouldn't be surprised if they don't win gold. I'll say that much.
You're not patriotic like with the Olympics? The Olympics basically the only time I'm like a red, white, and blue mother. Like I'm always rooting for the Americans
on a scale. On a scale, like I think Nigeria beating USA is awesome. Australia beating us is like, I don't know, man. All racist as fuck down there. Right? like that's kind of where I'm at. I'm on a scale with my patriotism when it comes
like
to
you're rooting for Simone Biles, but you're not tearing up at the national anthem during the gold medal, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
It depends on the sport for me. Like I like track. You know what I mean? I root, but also like, when Usain Bolt was running, like I want him to win too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I root for the superheroes at the Olympics. Like I'm a front runner. I guess rooting for the Americans is part of that because it's like our softball team's gonna beat everyone by 60 fucking runs this year. You know what I mean? Like, so, but it's like Usain Bolt, Michael Phelps, like Simone Biles, whoever the craziest person that I'm gonna be able to say, like when my kids are older, we'll have watched this person together, and it's the only time anyone will have ever seen some shit like this. Yeah. Like, did you guys see the lower bowl view of one of Simone Biles's floor routines that went viral a couple of days ago? It was just by changing the camera view to someone sitting in the stands, it looks like she's a fucking superhero. When she hits the and I don't know shit about gymnastics. When she hits the last jump and she does the 15 fucking twirly things in the air, it was like, this is not possible. And you're used to seeing it from the NBA cam, but when you see it from a cell phone, like sitting there, you're like, this is fucking crazy.
Right. Like I do not understand.
It wasn't possible for her though. It wasn't possible. Like, isn't that the thing that only she can do live? Like, isn't like that I don't know what the fuck, but anyway, remember that Dave and Dave shit? Remember that
Summer
shit?
Olympics 92.
And both of them were fucking like they put Nike ass fucking like ads behind them. I think they were doing like the decathlon or some shit. Right. Yeah. And I think one didn't even make it out of the trials. You know what I mean? That was sometimes I think about that shit and I feel like they played me. I thought these niggas was the coldest niggas in the world, bro. They had me rooting for these motherfuckers. And they were the fucking Cleveland Browns, nigga. Both of them was fucking like
weak as hell. But we got the dream team that summer though, and
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Seemed like there was a bunch of people like in the Olympics that was going on there. It wasn't just them. It seemed like it was a bunch of Nike ads when Nike made really fun ads and not this emo ass shit. But anyway.
96 was fun. Dominique Dawes. Oh my God.
Oh my bro.
Oh my fucking God.
I literally thought I was gonna marry Dominique Dawes.
I was obsessed with Dominique Dawes, bro.
I thought Dominique Dawes was gonna be like, I thought we was gonna get married at like fucking 16, bro. I was remember that was a show called Street Summit or some shit.
Teen Summit on
Teen Summit. I thought I was gonna pull up the Teen Summit.
Any plan you have that involves you making a live appearance at Teen Summit. Bro, you should have known you was on some bullshit.
Nigga, I was young though. I'm gonna pull up this Teen Summit. You know what I'm saying? She gonna peep you, boy. You know what I mean?
And we go choose them out the crowd, huh?
Yep, 16, we getting married. You feel me? Flat the fuck. I think like it was like seventh grade summer when we first saw her, bro. I was like, yo, that's my wife. I'm telling my mom like dead serious, like I found the one, nigga. Not knowing that every other kid on the planet felt the exact same way that was my age. You know what I mean? Like the fuck.
All right, that's all the time we've got. We're fired up for Game 5 on Saturday. We'll have our next episode on Monday talking about that and a bunch of other random shit, I'm sure. Thank you, as always, for fucking with us. Continue to give us 5 stars. And tell your friends to subscribe. And subscribe to The Volume on YouTube. And shout out to Adam and his wife for having their baby. And shout out to Jackson for the live auction. And shout out to Biko for not being...
For not falling asleep during the fucking
podcast. No, she's dead asleep right now. I guarantee you she's asleep right now. Right. Brittany, come on the podcast right now if you're awake.
Say hi.
Hi, I'm awake.
Congratulations, Nico. You made it. It's the end.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all on Monday.
Peace. Bye.
Bye.